welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Danielle and I film videos in my car most of the time. Oh, it's kind of hot in here. I think I'm gonna have to turn on my AC. Hold on. I'm going to continue on with my series of my life story. So I know last time I talked about bullies all the way through middle school, and I was gonna pick up in high school, but I thought it would just be fitting to continue the middle school bully story. So we're going to go back to 7th grade. So you know how I told you that, thanks. I had told you that the group of girls had started giving me the silent treatment or whatever the case was. So I had become really close to this girl named Janine. So let me tell you a little bit about Janine. Janine was this small girl. I don't know, she's probably my height, I don't know, but she had a really big personality, a really big imagination, and a lot of girls didn't like that. She had a bad reputation for having bad body odor, and people used to make fun of her. They used to call her things like fishy, and she used to think that it was because she had big lips, but that's not, I don't know. Kids were mean, okay? So that's who Janine was. To me, she was really cool. I liked her. She was just outgoing, and she was a little bit wild, if I must say, for somebody our age. So me and Janine had become really close, and she started staying the night a lot at my house. My mom wouldn't really let me go to other people's houses, but people were allowed to come over to my house. So Janine would always come over. And Janine was a little bit of a troublemaker, if I must say so myself. So before Janine, I had never really got into any big trouble. So before Janine, I was not a troublemaker at all. I would never get in trouble or anything like that or do anything bad. But let's tell you what a typical weekend started looking like with me and Janine. So we liked to go to the mall. Back then, those stupid pictures were in where you would go and there would be 1 hour photo. All the ghetto girls had them. every girl at this age would take these pictures, whatever. And so we would always hang out, we would go take pictures, and we would be at the mall all the time. Janine's mom worked at the mall, I think. From what I can remember, she worked at the mall. And I don't know where, why, how she convinced me that shoplifting would be fun, is easy, and we'd get away with it, right? And we did. So there used to be this store called Mervyn's, and they had shoes. I don't know if you guys remember Mervyn's. It's like a department store, JCPenney type store. I don't even think they exist anymore. But I remember us going into Mervyn's and trying things on in the dressing room and just keeping them on, and kind of just walking out of the store with these items. And so it started off as little things like underwear or bras. And even one time she tried on shoes, left her old shoes, and walked out of the store with brand new shoes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of left her, in the dust, at the beginning. I was like, I don't know about this. I was kind of skeptical, kind of scared, what the hell are we doing? Keep in mind, we're only 12 years old and in 7th grade. So it started becoming more and more of a habit with her. We would just go to the mall and start taking shit. I had no concept or no even oh, Danielle, maybe this is not a good idea. I don't know. So we even went to Babies R Us or Toys R Us one time, tried on bikinis. And the thing about Janine, she would be talking to the employees while she's doing all this. So she, like I said, she had this good personality. People, adults loved her. And she'd be charming the pants off of everybody while we're taking stuff, okay? And I remember this one particular day, it wasn't just, let's just take some bras and underwear or something small. We stole a bathing suit. This one specific weekend, she's like, I have this idea. She was going to go from store to store and ask them, oh, can I have a bag? And the bags would be empty. And then we would walk into stores and then try stuff on and then fill the bags up, like in the dressing room. I don't know what the hell we were thinking. Well, we ended up going into JCPenney and they were on to us. So here we walk in with these empty bags, and honestly, I don't even think I had any of the bags. I think Janine was carrying them. I don't know. If you ask me what the hell I was thinking, I don't know. I know stealing's wrong, but I was doing it with my friend, okay? I only had one friend. I don't know. I'm gonna do what she's doing, I guess, because I don't have a brain for myself. And so, long story short, I have items on. I have a bra on. I have underwear on. And in the bag, I put my old clothes on, but I'm wearing the new stuff, okay? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So don't even be like, Danielle, are you stupid? Yeah, I guess I was. And so as we walk out of the store, I'm the first one out. And I'm like walking. And then she comes out behind me. And the guy stops her. And he's like, excuse me, you're coming with me. And of course I turn around and they have my friend. So what am I going to do? Walk away or go with her? And they didn't stop me. They stopped her. I don't know if they knew that I was also having stuff, because like I said, I think she was the one who was carrying the bag. I almost positive that I didn't have anything on me. And so of course I go with her. And who knows if they would have let me leave, but I remember them specifically stopping her. And so we go, and they basically said that they have us on camera, or have her on camera. I don't know if they wanted a confession or whatever. Basically walking in with empty bags and walking out with a full bag of stuff. And I know they were trying to like question us and see like what the hell we were thinking and all this stuff. And like I said, her mom worked at the mall, so her mom ended up coming. I don't know if her mom spoke English or not. I don't quite remember, because like I said, she would always come to my house. I would never go to her house, so I didn't really know her mom too much. But I remember her mom crying. Like, her mom was so disappointed at her and just crying and crying and crying. They called my mom, and they ended up taking us to the police station and taking our freaking fingerprints, okay? And I know that my friend Janine, she's being like super disrespectful to the cops, and we're kind of laughing, like we think it's a joke. We don't even take it serious. We're being young and dumb and just reckless. And I remember the cop questioning her, telling her to read something and signing off on it. And she was like, no, I'm not going to sign that. And he was like, oh,
don't you know how to read?
And she's like, oh, sorry, Hooked on Phonics didn't work for me. I'm just being like a super smart ass, and I'm like just laughing. And then I remember them putting me in a separate room than her. And I thought it was like soundproof. So I'm over here singing, like just being super bratty, not even thinking it's a big deal or whatever. They end up taking our fingerprints, and then they release us to our parents. And I get in the car with my mom thinking that she's gonna whip my ass, because my mom believed in discipline. And dude, she wasn't even mad. She didn't even punish me. She didn't reprimand me. Nothing. Like, I didn't even get in trouble. I was in shock. She didn't say you're not allowed to hang out with her anymore. Nothing. I was like, what the hell? Like, I thought I was gonna get like in the biggest trouble ever. Nope, she didn't say anything. She was just like, why would you steal? Like, if you wanted me to buy you something, I could have bought it for you. That's all. Can you believe that? I don't know. We were kids. We were reckless. We were young. We were dumb. But yeah, so I went to jail for stealing. I know this is not like a proud moment. Maybe I shouldn't even be posting this. Like, oh, I got arrested. Look at me. I'm so cool. No, bitch, you're not cool. I don't think I'm cool. I don't condone that. I'm not saying to do that. I am not anything. I'm just telling you guys my story of what a dumb kid I was, and I could have been in so much more trouble. I never went to court or anything for it. I don't even know if it's on my record anymore. Obviously, when you're a kid, like, your juvenile record doesn't show up in your adult unless it's like something big. I don't know how exactly that works, but it never came up on my record. I never went to court, never did community service. It was kind of just like swept under the rug. I don't know, but don't do that. Don't be a dumbass kid like I was. if you want something, ask your parents, ask your siblings. Just don't. But anyways, yeah, so that is my story. Don't be like me. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.